Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm going to go do a food run, which everybody who knows me knows food run means I'm dropping food off to my kids. I'll stop at Gar's shop first and give him some. Then I'm going to go over the bridge to Jake's and give him some. And then I thought I would go to Begix. Begix is like a nursery type slash... Oh, you could buy plants. You can buy garden type thingies that you put in your garden. Ooh, big bump. But mainly I want to try to find a cucumber plant. All of the ones that I bought are gone. And I got that big long planter that at one end I have the tomato plant, but I don't have no plants on the other half of it, and that's where I was going to have, and I got with that thing around it for vines, so I got that and nothing's growing in it. And I've been to Walmart a few times, and every time I talk to the lady, oh, we get stuff all the time, you know, they'll get some eventually, blah blah. Well, they haven't yet, and I've gone like almost every other day. And so I figured I'd just go a little bit further and go to Begix. They usually have it. They're also the place that I can get when I want hot peppers, like the ghost peppers or the Carolina Reaper or the Scorpion. That's where I go to get them because they always have them. Anyways, Jake only wanted beans for him and Jeff, his boss. My son Garth, he said he'll take whatever. You know how he's like, I'll take anything, Mom. So I am on my way to go drop that stuff off, go to Begix, hopefully get a nice 1 or maybe 2 cucumber plant. And so I want to get them started as soon as possible. This road is going to get really bad, like it always does. And again, I am driving hands-free. I'm driving the Mini Cooper, so I have the thing that holds the phone so that I can do my videos. I have gotten a lot of new followers here in the last, I want to say 48 hours, like almost 1,000, if not more. And it's been great. I still haven't got, what is the word? Ooh, bad bumps right here. Just let us get past this little bit of bad bumps. And then I always turn on to Bay because that's a smooth road. If I stay going straight, it'll take me to Patterson, or I can turn on Bay here where it's nice and smooth. I'm getting people that are new people from all over. I mean, I love it when somebody says, hey, I had one person say, hey, I found your video, started following them, really love them. I'm from New Zealand. I'm like, holy crap. So I'm getting around in a good way, not a bad way. But anyhow, I am trying to figure out the money part of it. Money rise. I don't know what that means. I did have Linda. She's a friend of mine. I've known her before doing the videos. She said before you can get stars, you have to be money-rized. Whatever the hell the word is, I can't think of it. And I would probably slaughter the pronunciation of it anyhow. But anyways, so I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, I'm getting there. I even got something from when I clicked on my profile, it brought up, you are skyrocketing and keep doing the same thing and you're doing great, but it's not giving me any explanations of what to do to get better at it. So all I can do is just keep doing my thing, which is, my thing is like, wow, that looks like my phone is like way turned over. Okay. So, see, this road here is right next to the road. You know, they run parallel, so I know everybody over here. I don't know everybody, but everybody waves at me. And I wave back because I'm a friendly person. I'm not a stuck-up witchy poo or something. My foot itches. Anyways, I had a lady ask me about my shoes. Where I got them. I've got 2 pair now. I've got a black pair. That was the original ones that I got. And then I ordered a pair of white ones because my uncle wanted me to order some for him and his wife, my Aunt Terry, and then the lady that helps take care of my Aunt Terry, because my Aunt Terry had a stroke and she's been kind of having people help take care of her so she could stay home with Uncle Tom, and he's not the best of health either. But anyways, I ordered another pair because me and Terry were the same size. They're like a barefoot shoe is what they're called. I get them from Peak, P-E-A-K footwear, and I absolutely love them. They're not stiff. You know how like if you have a tennis shoe on all day long, your feet get hot and sweaty? These do not. I wear them like with those little slipper socks, not regular socks. They're real super thin, and they have like a little piece of something in the back to hook to your heel. I wear them under the shoes because I hate going absolutely barefooted in shoes, but you can go barefooted in these shoes. They're real bendable, breathable. The toe area, they call it a wide toe box, so your toes are all opened up. Like if you have corns, I have corns. I've seen people that had them a lot worse, the corns worse than me, but I do have corns and I hate when my feet are squished in. So these shoes are perfect, and you just slide them on, and they're, I mean, ooh, pretty swan. Get off the road there, buddy, before you get hit. I absolutely love these. I got a pair of black because that's the kind of person I am. I always start out with black, and then once I realized I liked them, I ordered a pair of white. Now I'm going to probably order either a light purple and pink or a pink and purple. I haven't decided. But when you go on the website, you go on the Peak Footwear, and you find them, you're going to see the ones that are like $40. Don't order them. Scroll. Keep scrolling until you see and they always start out with a pair of black ones for $19. Click on that, and then it'll bring up sizes and shit. Put what size you want, and it has for male or female, because they're for male or female depending on the size that you want. And then you can hit different colors where you have white ones, pink ones, gray ones, black ones, you know. Those are the ones that I ordered. I don't order the $40 ones. Why order $40 ones when they're exactly the same as the $19 ones? They feel the same benefit. You feel grounded. You don't feel like you're up. I don't know how to say it, arched up. You know, like how high heels make you feel arched up. Some tennis shoes. Oh, kids, why are you on these roads like this? Some kids are like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean some kids. Some kids are on the road and they're scaring the hell out of me while I'm driving. Anyways, excuse me. I got my windows up because there was so much cottonwood floating around back there. But don't get the $40 shoes, get the $19 shoes. Once you get one pair that you like, you are absolutely going to be going after the rest, because I'm going to order another pair probably here. I am on Social Security. So I will probably order on the 1st of the month. Come on. I will probably order a pair on the 1st of the month. This is the only distraction part, is where I'm paying attention, because I'm also driving a stick, so I kind of know what shifting gear I'm in. But yeah, I'll order another pair on the 1st of the month, only because these shoes, my feet don't get hot, which is a big plus, because I hate, if I had my way, I'm barefooted even in the winter. I mean, I just don't like stuff confined on my feet. And these shoes are absolutely, I mean, I wish I could get Peak Shoes to sponsor me, because I'd order like 10 of them if I could. And then I do a video where, you know, you open them up and, oh, look, I got another pair, and show them and tell them how good they feel. And I'd do that in a heartbeat. I did do one video, and I did try to, I put it on, I found the website. Actually, I found it on Facebook, and then in their comments, I put my video of me opening a pair of them shoes, but I never heard back from anybody, so I'm just, most everybody knows me. The new people that don't know me, that are just now finding me and watching me, have been going back and watching my other videos, so they are getting the hang of Cat with the brain problem. I ain't got a brain problem. I get wired. This is getting released. Before I started doing videos, you would have thought I was a psychopath. I mean, I sat home. I really didn't do too much. I used to babysit a lot. That kept my brain busy. But this is really helping me cope. I mean, I've been really good at coping. Like, I complained not too long ago that when I first decided to start doing videos, I put it out on Facebook to my family and friends saying, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Since I already post pictures all the time of the foods that I make, I thought I'd do videos of me doing it. And everybody's going, go for it, go for it, go for it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. But then I turn around and start posting videos, and very seldom do I see one other than my kid. Well, Addie posted a lot of likes and stuff. Jake, Garth did a couple at first, not on Facebook, but on TikTok. So, I had a couple, but like I've never seen my sister make a comment. I did see a brother-in-law, Chuck did. I don't know if I've seen any that Dennis has done, but I didn't see nobody else do it. And then all of a sudden, it's like I made a comment, and I used reference. I said my niece Josie, who lives in Florida, her and Richard, and about coming back from my dad's birthday party for next month. And Josie made a comment, oh my God, you mentioned me. And it's like, holy shit, does this mean you watch my videos? And she's like, I watch your videos every single day. You never said anything about it, Joe. Come on now. If I would have known you were watching my videos every single day, I would have thrown your name out there hundreds of times by now. I only have 3 nieces. I have Jennifer, I have Kayla, and I have Josie. That's it. Josie's the baby. Well, the baby one that I have for a niece. And nephew-wise, I've only got 2 nephews. Freddie and Ryan, that's it. And then I had 4 sons. So, but yes, Josie, I'm glad you were watching. I think she said she watches me when she's going on her morning run or something like that. Which, if you are doing a morning run, you're jogging or something, good for you, babe. I wish I could do that. I talk about it. I even make comments that I'm going to get up early tomorrow. I'm going to let the dogs out. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go do this, and I don't do shit but sit on my butt, sit on my phone, scrolling, which I'm getting better. I'm not doing it as much. I have been seeing a lot of other people. I don't know what it was. I know how things change, the algorithm change. A lot of the videos I've been seeing have been people, talking about their life, and sometimes they'll fix something, cook-wise, like me. It's not always about cooking with me. But boy, man, the language that's coming out of some of their faces, I mean, I can ride along with the rest of them, but I just don't feel right throwing F this, F that, kiss my butt, I can, but I choose not to. But it's just like all of a sudden, almost all the videos I watch, they're within the first few minutes, there's swear words up the butt. Constant, nonstop swear words. So I don't know what happened to, it's not like I looked at one and liked it, and all of a sudden now all of them are coming at me, because they're all different things. There's some people that are cooking. There's a lady who's got 9 kids, pregnant for her 10th one, and has 5 baby daddies, and I was kind of watching him. Boy, she was throwing out some words, and then she, like, if you don't like it, blah, 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 and then there's that, everybody has to know who Jessica Seacrest is. She's the lady that, and when you touch raw meat, you wash your effing hands. She was first when I actually started watching. She's actually from Michigan too. She's been on, like, I think Good Morning America or some shit like that. But she's been doing this for a few years now, and so she was one of the first ones I started watching. I thought it was funny when she said it. I mean, like, did she just say what I think she said? And, you know, I thought it was kind of funny, but that's her thing. That's what she says. And I think it's applesauce and ADHD is her thing, which I think it's kind of funny that she goes by applesauce and ADHD. I start doing videos. I have one lady, Jilly, coming out saying, has anybody diagnosed you with ADHD or ADD? It's like, no, but they should have. Back when I was younger, 60 years ago, they didn't talk about stuff like that. They just said you got a brat for a kid that you can't control. That's what they basically said. It wasn't until I had a son that actually did have ADHD and was put on medication, and he had it pretty bad. I ended up making him get off the medication and start controlling himself on his own when he got older, because of the fact that he I'm going to park way back here. Because of the fact, how many times am I going to say because of the fact that they gave him medication in the morning, and then he had to have it take it at school. They had a thing of his medicine at the school, and his teacher would send him down to the office at a certain time of day, and they would give him his medicine, and that basically kept him, under control, laid back. He was able to focus better. He didn't sit and, like, one teacher told me that she can tell when he's hasn't taken his medicine, because when he would leave for the day, she'd walk over to his desk and there'd be like 500 pieces of ripped up little tiny pieces of paper under his desk. He would, to control himself on his own, he would get a full piece of paper and sit with his hands like under the desk and just be tearing them up, tearing itty bitty tiny little pieces of paper and dropping them under the desk. And then the janitor or whatever at the end of the day would go in there, and it's like, why does that desk always have all that? Well, he must not have took his medication today. So when it got to the point where he was mellowed in the morning, mellow in the afternoon, he'd come home from school, and right about dinner time, let's say 5 o'clock, his meds would start wearing off. And he was not to get none again until the next morning before school. He was totally out of control. And it got to where the meds kept him under control for so many hours. Then he'd take it at school. He'd be good for another so many hours. And then he was out of control the rest of the night until the next morning. He did not get very much sleep because his brain wouldn't shut down. And finally, when he got where he was older, I actually told him, you need to control yourself. You know what you're doing that you're not supposed to do. You need to control it. And I want to say he was 12 or 13 when I said that was it. We were taking him off that because he was sedated during the school hours, but I had to deal with him after school, and I was ready to kill that kid. Literally kill that kid. So I took him off the medication. Okay, I'm at the shop. I had to park way down here because they look pretty busy. So I'm going to stop the video for now, and then I'm going to run his food up to him, and then I will head over the bridge to go to Jake's, and then come back this way to go to Big X. I will be back shortly. Thanks for the new followers. Thanks for interacting with me. You are helping me like you wouldn't believe. Everybody have a great day. I will be back. Bye for now.